Hey y'all, welcome back. So last time was a weird one, huh? But let's start Act 5, I guess. Act 5, Scene 1. Should have looked up how many scenes were in Act 5. I just looked up how long it takes to beat approximately a town. Morning bird songs. Oh, is that a dead horse? Ron sighs. That's a dead horse. Ripperoo. Give me just a minute. I'm afraid you carried more than your share. Nah, I'm used to it. TVs are pretty heavy too. I almost forgot about daylight. Haha. I think it rained. Rained a lot, I mean. The worms are gonna be out for sure. Planning. Have you ever heard of worms sing? They only sing if they trust you without reservation. The worm song is completely unique. So where's 5 Dogwood Drive? I'll go scout ahead. Okay, holler if you find anything. Am I the cat? Oh, is that another dead horse? I don't like that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Wanda snores softly. Cheerful meow. Wanda sleeps peacefully. Think it'll rain anymore? Nah. I don't see any clouds. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. This headstone has no name on it. Maybe it belongs to, or maybe it was his choice. It's good they honored his wishes. Still, a burial's not only for the dead. The seer reclined in a tree, carving fine details into a small wooden pipe. Tree. She loved the spot, the height, the distance. She was always at a distance, watching everyone work. From this height she could see the earth movers shaking the mounds under the draftsman's supervision. She could see him inspecting his plan and the drawing he'd made from her game, the map. Yeah! That's just what I was thinking. Oops. Sorry about that. I clicked off the thing. Shouldn't have happened. We should have prepared better. All of us. What am I supposed to do as the cat? Okay. George scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left. More shelves than books now. The result of an experiment called New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. Only privately, in small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticism as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold, naturally, without interference of doubt. George would have preferred to complain more freely. Even the scheduled feedback circle sessions had been losing their teeth lately, he thought. A trend that coincided with Fraser's increasingly central role in the community. Fraser proposed and executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of the community life to the next in search of excess to cut back. Lately, he turned his sights to the library. The New Selection meant decimating their store of books according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chaff. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in George's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. Greeting, meow. Oh, hi, kitty. Where'd you come from, huh? Follow a bird up here? These things, the ones who built this thing, they chase birds too. Okay. Am I supposed to be like checking addresses? See which one of these is 5 Dogwood Drive? As a cat? Because I don't see an option to check addresses. Six or 7 men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch. He could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt, mud, really. It made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. Glare from the noon sun made his sinuses tingle. The trench was a foot wide now. By the time he was done, he expected it to be about twice that, and run most of the way from the middle of the town over to where it could drain off into the creek. Sinuses. The out-of-towner stuck his shovel into the dirt and squeezed the bridge of his nose. He sneezed, took a swig from his thermos. The laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. Okay. Oh no, is this the shit? Elmo gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She'd just been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at the community college. No surprises there. Nikki showed her the video data bank. James demonstrated this Sandin image processor. Then Ron came barreling in with an urgent expression. Video data bank. The station had a great collection of videotapes made by local artists, along with a huge library of what looked like home movies. There were tapes of local politics, the weather, video dream diaries. Rita was eager to start contributing her own work. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. As she listened, Ron detailed the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs. She heard other possibilities. She studied the faces and found concern for sure, but something like relief, hope, an awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Could that be their anchor? Okay. Well, the TV station is, destroyed. Will it still fly? Oh yes, just got a little banged up from the storm. First, they only observed the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass. Something that made more sense in death than in life. The company was dropped off, and it was the middle of the day, where everyone was at the plant. They let it sit overnight, alone and strange. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. The town didn't produce much garbage anyway, she said. Who would drive it, and where? The only road in town was the old airstrip. Everyone had to agree that money and attention would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damn messianic ditch. Still, they had a few things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. They gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck. Once a month, some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. Weird. I've definitely circled around this whole thing now. Let's see any clouds. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. Just our luck. Assertive meow. Oh, really? Confident meow. Thinks it's going to rain again tomorrow, huh? Nah. Oh no, man. Animals have a sense for the weather. Junebug and Johnny strained to hear the noises coming from the well. It's like two people talking, but not to each other. Talking to themselves, maybe? They're each alone. You think the truck's okay down there? Sure, I doubt any thief could get it started. Uh-huh, of course, of course, of course. Yes, obviously. So is this all the stuff? All the antiques? What do I do? What am I doing? They must have been pretty nice pigs if they let you ride them like that. They were perfect gentlemen. You're lucky. I'm always lucky. It's one of my qualities. Then I found the Library of Television. The sound was deafening. On one of the TVs, I saw the most terrible vision. I won't even describe it to you. It would give you nightmares. Sounds scary, but also kind of cool. Exactly. I'll take you there sometime if you want. Did I tell you I discovered the place where all the garbage goes? You mean the dump? Oh no, it's much more exciting than that. There's a big fire at the center of the earth. It's been burning basically forever. The fire is maintained by ancient dinosaurs. They burned themselves so many times there's nothing left but oily bones. I got to ride in a big truck and a tugboat. We both had quite an adventure. We should stick together. I agree completely. Ezra has a friend. Shouldn't have happened. We should have been better prepared. All of us. Most of all, that damn company built this place and left it only half built when they pulled out of town. Damn shame. Just taking one last look. Not much left to look at, is there? Yeah, that was a bad one, but look at what it washed out of the mud. What is that, an animal bone? I actually don't know. Looks handmade. I wonder what it was for. Why'd they build this huge, dirt spiral? Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds, but this one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for. Okay, and with that, let's call this episode here. Thank you for watching, y'all. This one was weird, but then again, so are they all. So thank you for watching. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Defund the police. Bye-bye!